On this week's episode, we have big guns, military vehicles, a steam train, and a couple of very important people. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, today we are at Foxfield Railway Station, which is at Blythebridge in Staffordshire. It's the 40s weekend, so we're just going to have a look around at some 40s memorabilia and some reenactors here, and also we're going to go on a little steam train ride, so hope you enjoy. Right, so what do we have? We've got a Daimler, obviously.
Daimler Dingo here, 1942, I believe. I'd say it's not my vehicle, we just have one ourselves.
So when would this be used, in what particular scenario?
All over really.
All over?
Yeah.
Scout vehicle mainly, would be going out and with a scout.
With a group probably called the Reconnaissance Corps.
Right, yeah.
Who would go out and look at what's going on around where you were, see what's ahead of you.
So is there still, did they still use anything like this? Because it's quite similar to modern day.
There is a modern day equivalent.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we still need armour.
Yes.
We call these, they're quite soft skinned really, because if you hit one of these with any decent shell, it would still obliterate it, but small arms fire, it does protect them.
Probably fairly fast for what it is to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
Quite nippy.
6 cylinder for a small vehicle,
Yeah.
It's lovely.
That's great, thank you. Who are you with? Who's your group?
Staffordshire Regiment, I am South.
You are
Yeah, we're just individual.
Individual, yeah.
Come along, but we've both come on motorbikes. So I'm an officer, a captain in the North Staffs, that's the 3 pips.
Right,
And I'm
okay.
wearing the dispatch rider's breeches.
Right, yes.
Because I'm on a bike, so
Right.
I've got helmets like that we wear on a motorbike. That's like the dispatch riders down
Whose bike is this one?
It's John's, who's not our colleague, who's not actually here.
Right, okay.
I know it's a mattress 350.
Right, okay, yeah.
That's me done, I'm afraid.
So what gentlemen, which group are you with? Are you individuals or are you part of the
Notts and
group?
Derby Living History Group.
Right, okay.
Portraying the Nottingham and Derbyshire regiments, Sherwood Foresters, Sherwood Rangers, Derbyshire Yeomanry.
And this is your encampment?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
So this is how it would have been in the day? Sort of.
Loosely based.
Loosely based.
You know, they'd have cooked stuff like that. That's, you know, the type of rations they'd all had. The equipment's right.
Yeah, yeah.
The vehicles are right. Everything we've got is pretty much, it's genuine, it's dated, and it's all from the 40s and all still works.
Brilliant. Thank you.
No worries.
So, what have we got here then?
1941 Buick.
1941 Buick.
Yeah. It's a staff car,
A staff car.
officer staff car. And if you look in the window
Yeah.
on the driver's side, you'll see the sticker, Kuwait Air Force Base, Tennessee. So that's where it's been.
So that's where it's come from. Over here.
Yeah.
So when did it come over here?
Sorry?
When did it come over here?
I couldn't tell you, but I've had it 20 odd years, so.
Oh, you own it, do you? Is it yours?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it could be any time.
Do you have other
I think
vehicles
it's about
as well?
30 years, 30 years I would
30
say.
years, my
This has been
word.
in the country.
I mean, it's beautiful.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much for talking to me. these your vehicles?
Yeah,
Yes. So, can you tell me a bit about them?
this vehicle I've had it 20 years.
Right.
Belco, that was the original name when I bought it.
Right. As in Sergeant.
So, but recently I've had that put on, which is the old Belco thing.
So, when would this have been used?
It's 1944. This
1944.
one. It's a Ford Willys.
Right. Is this one yours as well? This one?
No, this is a friend of mine, but this is a similar year.
Yeah. They
We're
look
about
similar.
44 or 45 or something like that. He's just not here at the moment. But,
No, that's fine. Are you part of a reenactment group or just individuals?
part of a vehicle group,
Which vehicle group are you part of?
the North Staff's MVT.
No. Right, okay. That's brilliant, thank you. Hello there. So, you are,
Paul Eade.
and are you part of a group or individual?
No, I've come up here collecting for Help the Heroes. I am military minded and I've got a family military background. I was a civilian,
Right.
but I'm doing my bit to collective help the heroes today.
That's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. Are these trucks?
This is my
That's
vehicle.
yours, is
Yes,
it? Yours?
yeah.
So what is this one then?
This is a Land Rover 110 FFR
And what year would that have been?
83.
83. It's fabulous, isn't it?
Yes. Still got all the dents and so it's not been souped up or anything. It's original.
Yeah, that's great. And is that one yours as
No,
well?
it's they're just around the back there. They are. Those.
Oh, are they hiding?
It's there to the side.
Oh, it's there, is it? Okay, thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can I ask you about your vehicle? I take it that one's yours, is it?
It is, yes.
It is, yes. So, what date is that one from?
That's 1972.
1972. And how on earth do you manage to get hold of something like that?
I know. That was built by the Austrian Army.
Right.
Well, they're built in Austria, used by the Swiss Army.
Okay.
So
And obviously decommissioned or...
don't have any conflicts in Switzerland.
No.
So, right, I did have very little use when I bought it. It's a Pinsgauer,
Right.
built by Steyr Daimler Puch. It's also part of Daimler.
Right, yes.
The
Daimler, there seems to be a lot of trucks and vehicles that are Daimler based.
Yeah.
So were most of them made by Daimler?
there was some done, yeah.
That's
And
great.
that was built as a radio vehicle, like command vehicle.
And where do you keep it? You can't keep it on your drive, I
You have
assume.
to have something.
I mean, it is not exactly small, is it? Yeah.
No, but it's actually a very useful vehicle.
Yes.
Compared to some of these big trucks. I've had big trucks in the past.
So I suppose if you're going past in the street and it says explosive ordnance disposal, you get some looks.
Yes, a few, yes. Especially if I put my blue light on.
Yeah, yes. I bet everybody thinks, where's the problem? I'm going to get out of here.
No, it's good. 7 seats in it.
Yeah.
Runs on petrol or LPG.
Right. So either.
Yeah. But there are not many of them about.
No.
Latterly, there were some made in Birmingham by BAE Systems,
Right.
so they've stopped making them now. So
Yeah, that's. I mean, it is it's a beast, isn't it? Really.
yeah, nice to drive.
Yes. Yeah, your pride and joy, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So, did you have to have it flown over then, or?
no, it was used in the British Army for a while, so it was over here,
Yeah.
and then they released it with the papers, and I was able to get it.
So, did they do that with quite a few vehicles then? Did they just release them?
I've got 2 of these.
You got two of them?
I've got a newer one, which is one that was being built in Birmingham.
Right.
The other one runs on diesel.
Which do you prefer?
About the same, really. I do like this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you say, it's very imposing to drive around in, isn't it? And I
So if you
suppose
want
it's...
to help me rub some oil on it.
Is that what you're doing? You're oiling? So this is your trailer for it then, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, this isn't wartime or anything. It's
Just a trailer.
It's just a trailer we used to camp in.
Yeah. So do you do a lot of these reenactments?
We do a lot of shows.
Yes. Yes. So are you based with anybody? Any group?
Well, we're part of North Staff's military vehicle group.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go around obviously with all your
Yeah,
vehicles
to different
and
shows and just
great.
a nice social.
Yeah, it's just a nice social
gatherings,
gathering,
you
yeah.
know.
Yes, thank you very much for talking to
No,
me.
you're welcome.
This is
1418.
right. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we're a living history group, the Manchester Regiment 1914-18.
Right.
And we've been in existence around about 1993. So we're over 30 years now.
So I'm assuming what you've got here is what you would have, your rations or things you would have eaten.
This is like a display of stuff what would have been sent to the troops from the mums and dads and partners and everything. They would have got parcels, you know, in the trenches. So
Right.
these were always welcome sight. And they'd often gather them all together, and so they made sure everybody got some. But yeah, these are actually army rations. These are what they would have been issued.
Nice.
They used to carry an emergency rations in a little bag on the webbing.
Yeah.
But you weren't allowed to touch them without permission of your commanding officer. And they'd carry them all the time. But they were well fed, the British troops.
They were.
A lot of the troops would, before they actually enlisted, you know, were skinny, and as soon as they joined the army, they were getting 4 meals a day, 4,000
Really?
calories a day. So they soon put on, you know, bulks.
Yes. You wouldn't have thought that though, would you? You would have thought
Yeah.
it would have been the opposite way around.
No,
really.
they were well fed. They needed to be well fed, you know, keep the morale up and all that.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, well fed, the British troops.
So is this sort of typical of what they would stay in when they weren't?
Yeah, this is a field kitchen. We set up
Right.
like a field kitchen.
Yeah.
This would have been, you know, behind the like, a lot of the food was put in containers and sent forward to the trenches. But on average, the British soldiers spent about 5 days in the front line trenches, British infantry, so you know they were rotated, which you know they were lucky to do that because a lot of the German troops they spent months in the trenches, often months. But yeah, this is sort of like this is a Sawyer cooker. It's called a Sawyer cooker, which was introduced in 1854 during the Crimean War. These came in. Could feed about 100 men with one of these.
Wow.
So, before these sort of like came in, the troops would have their own sort of, they'd have to forage for their own food and all that. So once these came in, you could feed like a couple of platoons at a time. So we were grateful for them.
So, are you the actual cook then?
Yeah, I'm one of the
are?
cooks. Yeah, yeah. We do have another one. They've gone for a ride on the train. But yeah.
And you have musical entertainment, of course, as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting better. He's having a bit of a practice at the moment.
He's very good.
Yeah. But yeah, so always we have come a bit of music, especially when you were in the reserve lines as well to pass the time away. Even though they were worked hard, even though they were in the front line trenches. But yeah, a bit of entertainment.
That boosts morale, I assume.
Yeah. Do a bit of gambling, stuff like that.
Yes, yeah.
We used to have a simple game called Crown and Anchor, which is like a dice game.
Yeah.
That's where they gambled all the pay away, instead of sending it home to the wives.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very thin on the back, so again keep them shooting at the front. Factory fitment, we have smoke grenades on the left hand side. So
Bit by smoke outside.
well, the hand foam. So it'd be hand foam smoke grenades. You'd also have a berry pistol, and that would help with smoke. So the idea is that you sneak up onto the enemy. The vehicle itself can go up a 1-in-1 incline. So the commander, the seat you're sitting in there is commander, gunner, wireless operator, and his seat can go up as well as spin around. It's locked off at the moment, but you can imagine you've got the binoculars on, I'm in the driver's seat, and we're going up a 1-in-1. He asked me to stop on the brow so you can spot the enemy. As soon as you want to have trouble, you haven't got to turn around, you just throw the reverse lever and off we go. Yeah, that's it.
This one's seen action?
They'll have all seen action.
Yeah.
This one's 1944.
Right.
I've got another one which is 42. But this one we think served with the 11th Hussars and 19th Independent Infantry Brigade.
Right.
And that's because those were the markings found on by the previous owner.
Right.
You've got an addition here. This was on the vehicle when it came. And we were trying to work out what it was for. But with this being set with an infantry division, we think that this turned out to fit the base plate of a 2-inch mortar.
Oh, right.
So we think that would be extra smoke cover, something like that. But we have no way of proving that.
No.
It'd be comfortable to drive with the lid with like the top down.
Yeah, it's actually quite doable because once you're in the dark, everything is a lot more visible light-wise outside, and you've got your ports are where you need to be as driver. So when you come to a junction, you can see quite well. But even in the open field, it's quite easy to do. And you've got a very large rear view window, so for seeing backwards, it's great. The gear levers on the far right hand side there, there's a brass gear lever. It's a pre-select gearbox, so that means you can be in, say, second gear, and you can have top selected or fourth gear, and until you press the gear change pedal, it won't go into the next gear.
So, I can roughly guess who you are.
Roughly.
Yes. So, do you do reenactments everywhere else, or just
We're professional.
professional? So
What
you
we
do this.
I'm a professional entertainer as well as an actor.
Right.
So we perform in lots of different events, corporate events like this, to keep Winston Churchill's name alive and remember how important it was, the era.
Yes.
It's very important. Lots of people gave their lives so we could live ours today.
Yes.
But next month, in June the 6th, they're commemorating the 80th anniversary of D-Day.
Yes.
And what a plan that was. That we landed on Normandy beaches after some heavy fighting. Germany finally surrendered, and people gave their lives for that, and I think we should respect that forever.
Yes.
That's what I think. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall never surrender.
So yes, to answer your question, we do a lot of this, yes.
Yes.
I accompany Winston as Mrs Churchill, and we attend 1940s events, these military war wheels events, and as Winston said, corporate and private parties as well. So.
It's £1,000 for this interview.
You look fabulous though, I have to admit, you really do.
Target destroyed! Fresh target! Move! Tanks in the open! Moving front right, front left! Forward!
The range of these guns is 7.68 miles. So, as well as the charges, we have different shells we can load. Yellow is high explosive, we have armour piercing rounds, we have smoke rounds and illumination rounds. The rate of fire for this gun, on average, on a lazy day, is 6 rounds a minute. On maximum distance of 7.68 mile, it takes literally just over a minute from firing to landing. So if we're doing 6 rounds a minute, by the time the first one lands, there's 5 more in the air. So you don't want to be on that end of it, okay?
It's not there.
At the Second Battle of El Alamein, 25-pounders fired over 1 million shells. It never went dark. If you imagine this noise is just one gun firing. When you've got numerous guns firing, the effect that has on your hearing is quite damaging. Most artillery veterans, if you meet them, will be deaf because we didn't have health and safety like we have today with ear defenders and things like that. What I'm going to do for you as a treat, right, we did this last night because we did a night firing, which was fantastic up against the dark sky. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire both guns together. No. Okay? Load. Both guns will fire on my command. Both guns ready. Fire!
Was that any
So
louder?
like I said, that gives you some idea with just 2 guns firing.
Was that any louder?
Wow, so this is the footplate. That's amazing. I've never been in the footplate of a steam train before. We've got one opposite here as well. And who's walking down here then?
We could go in there.
You've got the steps. Come have a look at the footplate.
I will have ice cream in a minute, yeah.
Alright, I'll go fetch you one.
we are on the steam train at Foxfield, and we're about to go on a little journey on the steam train. It's cosy, it's comfortable, it's warm, very warm. It's old.
Yeah.
It's an old train. But
It's older than you two.
yeah, you can have food on here, you can have drinks on here. I don't think we will today, but
I think I might.
but it's going to be fun. Everyone, we're back at home now. We've had a lovely day out at Foxfield with all the 40s gear and everything else there. We're back with lollies because it's very warm.
Very hot.
You enjoyed it?
Yes, very good.
What's your favourite bit?
Guns. Well, the artillery, I think.
Well, today we had our son with us, Xander, again, and he's bought himself a BB gun, hasn't he, from there? So, you know, coming back home, I'm sure people thought we got a terrorist in the car. There he was waving it about. So if anybody is up our way and they saw that, please don't ring the police.
Yes.
So we thought I'd be able to do this out here instead of in my little room because it's absolutely roasting up there. And it's really nice out here. We've got the wisteria out, it's all over the place as it's shedding now. The garden needs a really good makeover, which I will be doing later in the year, given the opportunity. And thank you very much for watching again. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoy everything we do, and I'll see you next time. Bye.